I've got a question for you. When should you share the leadership with your team? In other words, when should you be making decisions with your team members rather than make them on your own? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Because I think a lot of leaders, team leaders particularly, grapple with this. So there is a time, obviously, and a place to be making your own decisions without consulting the team. And then there's another time where it's perfectly appropriate to work with your team to make the decision. And when you share the leadership with your team, you're basically doing two things, or potentially two things. One of those is you could be using your team to consult. So, in other words, by getting people's opinions and perspectives on situations, you can then make a decision based on an informed opinion from your team. Another time where you would share the leadership is where we might call collaboration. That is where you and the team collectively make a decision. And so you're swayed by the team in terms of what they think, and you're quite happy to go along with that. So there's a number of things that go into play for this. Obviously, there's your personal style, which is critically important. There is the decisions that you have to make, and that often is the area that becomes very interesting. Whenever your team are directly involved in the decision, in other words, it's affecting them day to day, that would be a good place and time to at least consult with your team members. So it's an interesting topic, and my latest book, Winning Teams, The 8 Characteristics of High Performing Teams, spends a couple of chapters on this very topic. And if you'd like to know more about the book, then go to the bottom here and you'll find some more information about the book, Winning Teams, The 8 Characteristics of High Performing Teams.